Well, listen, wow. I tell you, this was really fun for us to do, and we want you to know that we spend a lot of time doing this. And by the way, it's our pleasure to give you this at no charge. I mean, but we probably should mention at the beginning.
Yeah.
But well, I guess when they signed up for it, that they realized it was expensive. But what we tried to do here was we tried to think of the stuff that nobody else is telling you. And remember, we gave you insider secrets, and I'm sure that they were, putting a picture on the puzzle box. I'm sure was an insider secret that no one expected to get when we did this, and when you first started this. But those are the things that 20 years from now, your kid's going to remember. And Joe, we talk about the pipeline. Joe and I mean, you wouldn't think this, but we're older guys. We realize that.
I'm 85 years old.
There we go. You don't look that old.
Well, that's why I say I'm 85, because people say, man, you look pretty good for your age. I told you my real age. You say, no.
Yeah, well, all right, yeah. So we're at one end of that pipeline, right? Your kids, your college kids, who we're going to see next year. Well, you teach.
No, I teach graduate, but you know what?
You'll see them sooner or later.
Yeah.
I'm going to see them. I'm going to see them in September. I almost started singing that song, "See You in September." But so they're on one end. But guess who's in the middle? It's you. And so we're telling you things that we think you should know, so that you can tell your kids things that they should know. And here's the thing. I want to leave. We're each going to sign up with something here, but I want to sign up with this. Think about the title of our talk: how to launch your college kid without losing your mind or your money. We don't want you to lose either, but we're particularly interested in well, we like both of them, but
I like both of them.
We talk about money.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, parents. Your kid is going to graduate from college, hopefully, and go on and have a good life and that sort of thing. But you got to protect your money too, because you got a long life ahead of you too. We hope, most of you, and you got years ahead of you when money that's misspent now. And remember, we're talking about where you're starting now. Okay, money that's spent now is going to be missing out of your life later on, and that could be hurtful to you too. So this idea of establishing expectations, of working with your kid, putting that puzzle picture on there, I'll tell you, it's dynamite.
And Bill, here's the one thing that we don't know. We don't know the sacrifices that parents have made along the way. We say that it's been 18 years that you've raised this child, and you may have more along the way. Only you know the sacrifices you've made to make this a possibility. It's not unreasonable for you as a parent to clearly state those expectations.
Mm-hmm.
You're rooting for your son or daughter. You want them to be successful. It's part of your legacy. Remember, you're the trunk of the tree, and each of them is a branch. And sooner or later, they're going to be their own trunk of a tree. You've established that legacy, and we wish you the best. And we, in all honesty, we are trying to give back. We are the professors who pay you back. We've been very fortunate. We've got great families, great supportive families. By the way, we both have a boat. Love to fish. Notice I didn't say
for that boat.
Yeah, thanks. Well, in all seriousness, we've had great lives, and we just want to give you the opportunity to maybe learn a little bit about the inside game, that game within the game. So stay with us, and we wish you the best.